Okay, just got done doing a review of the Buck Packlight Skinner. Just a new knife I've got. This is one I got last year. I got it before hunting season, so I got to carry it. I got it after I got a deer, so I never even got to use it. But as far as it should be, as I've worn it yet, it's very good. Um, it sits well on the hip. I haven't had any problems with it getting in the way. Of course, my other knife was probably that big. It may have been 5 inches total. This knife, of course, is about 10 inches. It's not not a small knife at all. I'll first start out with the sheath. Um, Seems pretty good. I mean, it's got a cool design to it. Um, and as far as holding the knife, it holds it very well. As you saw, it takes pretty much the whole knife. So you only have just a little bit of the handle sticking out. It's a nylon over plastic, and it also has a plastic liner. Starts about here and goes down to the end, and it holds it. It doesn't let the knife rattle while it's in the sheath or anything, so it's pretty good if you walk through the woods if you are a hunter, so it doesn't alert game. This model has the gut hook. This is the Omni Hunter 12 point. It's pretty cool. I mean, you see it's got a heck of a curve in the handle. It just that looks like a big knife altogether. It's very cool. It's got these little cutouts in the handle for your fingers. That way you grab it like that and you've got a pretty good grip. It's a pretty sharp knife. It's made out of the 420 HC, which again is pretty much a Buck standard. It's fairly soft, so you'll have to sharpen it. I mean, it's not going to stay sharp forever. And you see the signature Buck there. As far, like I said, I've seen this knife carries well. I've used it to open some things. I have yet to sharpen it. Hopefully this year get a couple deer. We'll try it out, skinning it. But it does have a fairly wide gut hook, so it looks like it'd be pretty easy to sharpen with a pencil sharpener, or one of the what looks like a pencil is what I call them. So you get down in there. Most gut hooks are odd shape or something, so you can't really get into it. I kind of like the black and silver. I usually like some darker knives, like black knives, but this one stands out a little bit. Of course, you're not going to have it out in the woods waving around, so the silver doesn't really matter much. But like I said, as far as I've seen, it's not a very heavy knife, but it does have some heft. It does sit in the hand well. I mean, you can see my grip. You almost think the curve in the hand will be a little much. It does extend kind of sharply here, but it's not bad. It is a little big for what I like. I usually like a short-bladed knife for gutting, but we'll try this one out. I know my dad has one. That's one of the reasons why I bought it. Plus, there was a closeout that Kmart had. We got them fairly cheap. I think we got them for 30 bucks. Buck, I don't know. Let me see. Buck retails at $58, so we did get a heck of a deal. But he got it. Found out it was pretty sharp the first day. He got a deer, went to put it away, and sliced his index finger open when he went to put the knife in the sheath. Kind of dropped on him. So the blade was sharp right out of the box, because that was the first day he'd actually used it. Basically just pulled it out of the box, put it on his pants, and went. The sheath does hold it pretty well. Like I said, it does seem pretty sturdy. It does. I mean, all this is made more for looks. It is a pretty cool looking sheath. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm not a real big Buck fan, but it does say Buck USA, so I doubt that it's a Japan thing. I'm more of a Kershaw pocket knife fan. But as far as a hunting knife, I think I found one that I like. The other one I used to use is an Elk Ridge, which I have no idea who makes it. It's pretty cool. It's a leather handle knife, short blade gut hook. It's got a deep belly on it. This one has a pretty deep belly too. It's not a very sharp edge. I mean, there's a steep angled edge, which I'll probably redo that. I'd like to have a steep edge on mine. That way it holds an edge better, I think. As far as any of my knives I've resharpened them like that. But other than that, it is a cool knife. I mean, it's got a lot of extra little doodads and everything on the handle. It does have a hole you can put a lanyard in if you like that. Knife this size, I usually don't. If I have a fear of dropping it, I won't even use it. And like I said, most of the time I'll use this for gutting, because That's all I need it for. I also carry a pocket knife, and I have the Pack Light Skinner, which I will throw in my pack just as a backup knife. The only problem I have is really nothing other than the sheath. The strap here is kind of chintzy. You can see it's already got cut a little bit, and that's going to be a problem when you're pulling it out. If it's not out of the way, you'll cut it. So I could see that'd be the first thing that fails on it. But other than that, it seems to be a pretty good knife. Like I said, this will be the first year I've actually tested out. Really, I had the end of the season last year and a little bit of turkey season this spring. So I didn't get to test it too much, but this year I will hopefully, good luck, I get a deer. But that is it for the Omni Hunter 12 point. Hopefully you like the videos. So far I've done more buck knives than anything, but I will show you all my knives I have. I've got plenty of Gerbers, plenty of Kershaws, a few CRKTs. I am a big fan of Kershaw knives, so hopefully get a few of those up. But hopefully you enjoy. If you have any tips or anything for me or any comments, just please do comment on the page. Thank you very much.